We got qualifications underway here at Rockingham Speedway for the Crooked Line Racing Series. Let's see who's going to get it done on top of the board here from one of the bumpiest tracks on the service, Rockingham Speedway. Right now, Joshua Sexton on top of the board with a 22.216. Qualifications just about finished up here, and we are about to have some fun. No doubt about that. Crooked Line Racing, Rockingham Speedway. The time is up now. These guys are gritting up for what is going to be 125 solid laps around Rockingham Speedway, as these guys have one of the cleanest runs that we have seen here in these super lates. Got to give them credit there. Brad Carpenter going to start next to the 51 machine there of Joshua Sexton, sorry. Still waiting for that row 2 to show up here. Guys, a quick reminder right now as I stare out into the foot plus of snow outside the basement window. If you guys got pets, bring them in here. Don't let them freeze, because these guys about to get it underway here. Unfortunately, that shouldn't have to be said. I hope my checkers and wreckers heads out there, I feel like you guys got better sense. You know better than that. Pace car pulls off, and we are about to take the green flag. Here it goes. It drops, and we are underway with the action here. Crooked Line Racing. Look at him take to it. There's the 51. Early in this one gets pulled away. Joshua Sexton doing a great job here early. Trowbridge gets to that second spot. He's got Christian Pittman in the 14. It makes contact with the wall there. Christian holds on to it. Down below is the 99 of Lenny White. Lenny trying to make a little move here. Austin Anderson in here as well here tonight. Familiar name to CWTV, not so familiar to these guys over here. See how some of these newer names play out in the field. Joshua Sexton in the lead now. He has got about 2 seconds over Lenny White. We got Christian Pittman and Tim Trowbridge battling it out in the corner here. Trowbridge up to that top side. He's also going to have that 31 coming down here as well. These laps are clicking off fairly quick here tonight. Christian Pittman holding steady. Brad Carpenter trying to close that gap between himself and the 74 of Mr. Trowbridge. Oh, baby! What a save there by Trowbridge. The 31 saves it as well. makes a little bit of contact. These guys clean it. They get it going straight. .52 going to make it down. Low run here on the 31. Anderson makes it out in front now. We'll take a look here. From the nose of this 23A, you can see Tim up to the top here. He needs a little help. We heard early in this, he said, guys, the right front is going to get a little hot today. I'm going to chew it up here. It's a bumpy track, so just be sure to give plenty of room up to that top side. In the exits of the turns, we'll see exactly how that just runs out today. Now Austin Anderson moving to the top side. The 2, Scotty Stevens making a run down to the low. Gets around Anderson and that 23A machine. Looks like Tanner Marr, Tanner Marr and Timothy Trowbridge. These guys going to battle it out. Tim losing it again in the corner, just a little too much throttle. He's trying to get a hang of it, just getting a hang of him. Christian Pittman is closing that gap between himself and the second place of Lenny White now. Let's take a look from the front. There you see the gap between the two. Really closing it up here as well. It's about a 0.9 second. We'll keep our eye out, see if he is in fact closing that gap between himself and Lenny White. Scotty Stevens trying to make a run here on the number 4 of Tanner Marr. He's down to the low side here. Will he be able to make a run here on Tanner and get around the 4? The 4 gets a little loose. What a save there by Tanner Marr in that 4 machine. Woo. He was doing the dance with his hands. Dance with his hands. Scary one there, no doubt about it. Where's everybody watching from? You guys got as much snow as I do, thankfully, here at Rockingham. The track is clear. The water is fine. Christian Pittman falling back from that second place spot now, as it is a 2-second gap between third place of Christian Pittman and the second place Lenny White. The 23A of Austin Anderson now looking to see if he can't make something happen around Tanner Marr and the 4. Let's see what happened right there as the caution is out. The 2, doing a little Tony Hawk there, tried to do a little grind, didn't make it. A little whoopsie. It's going to give people a little breathing room here, as this track is intense, it's quick, it's tough. No doubt about that. These guys are going to take a little temperature, a little heat out of those tires. We'll be back to racing here in just a couple laps. They're getting them stacked up to go back to the action here in the front. The 51 of Joshua Sexton sets to get ready to take it back and underway. See if he can extend that lead he had going. It'll be lap 21 of 125 when we get to the green flag. About to take the green flag here as the pace car will make his way off.
Green flag, green flag.
We are racing here, the 51 taken away. Nobody really sticking with him, the 99. Ends up catching back up, but the rest of the field just not with it. Not on pace here with these guys. Doing everything they can to keep it out and steady in front of the rest of these guys as they battle it out. Let's see if we got any action going on throughout the field. Maybe a little farther back here. Brad Carpenter up here in front of Austin Anderson and Steve Sexton. Timothy Trowbridge looking maybe to the top side here on the 2. Can he make a run here? Like I said, these guys got some heat in these tires quick. You can see with the yellow flag that temperature definitely getting out of the tires, but they're going to cook them right back to it as the 14 of Christian Pittman, he falls back to Tanner Marr there. Tanner Marr making it around there quick. 14 must have made a bad turn there. It's the 74 now to the low side of the 2. See Christian Pittman in the 14 machine, giving it everything he's got, trying to make that spot back up. Probably just went into the turn just a little hot here. Stacked him up. And now he tries to fight for that spot yet again. And it's a little tight here. Not the easiest place to make a pass. The 74 tries to move the wall even. And they work their way to the low side of the 4 of Tanner Marr now. And they continue to push as the 74 and the 14 head on forward. This is the end of the top 5. Here's Jason Day, who's sitting in 3rd. Lenny White still attached here just slightly. Just ever so slightly to the 51 of Joshua Sexton in the front. A little less than 100 laps remain here. They're having fun with it, no doubt about that. Looks like Scotty Stevens trying to make a run now. Brad Carpenter behind him, also closing the gap up a little bit. And the 4 of Tanner Marr has been all throughout this little battle of cars here. They'll try to catch that 74 as well as Trowbridge for now pulling away. We'll see how long he can keep that up at the moment. 31 giving the position there to the 4. Lets them head on by. These guys think long term, and I like that. You can't go by just trying to hold that spot off, trying to block them, because you're going to just cause even more damage to those tires. Because that's what these guys are going to be protecting here for a good part of this run is Joshua Sexton. He is out in front to a almost 1 second lead now. Scotty Stevens closed up that gap to the 14 of Christian Pittman. These two are going side by side now. Can the two get around him as he falls back in line? He's going to look. No, he doesn't have it just yet. Trying to set up the pass here on the 14 to Christian Pittman. How long does Christian try to hold him off here? Just as I say that, it looks like the 14 going to give way, maybe? It looks like he's still battling. It gets a little weird exit out of there, maybe a little loose on the exit with the throttle, and the 2 does find his way around clearly into, that would be 5th place there. He's got 74, Tim Trowbridge next on his mind. Take a look and see, there's that gap between himself and Timmy, as Tim gets a little loosey. And Lenny really closed that gap up between the 51. As the 99 is working, can he get around? Look at him go here as the 99, the new leader here. We'll see how much of, whoa! Jason Day.
Yellow flag is out.
We got a caution. Let's see what happened there. The 29, just a little loose there. Let's see what occurred here to make that all happen. Looks like they were coming out of the pits here. The 52 gets into him, and the 29 into that inside wall. And Jason Day may have a little damage after that one himself. Let's see. Well, maybe not. Not sure why no room was really given there. 52 came in kind of hot. As they head on into the pits, we'll go up to the BWSPORTS1.com blimp. We are under caution here for the second time. Lap 40 when they hit the line of 125 at Rockingham Speedway. Super late model action. Crooked Line Racing. Got some short track action. See who comes out on top of that battle. Looks like the 99 of Lenny really falling back through that one. Joshua Sexton as well. Second round of guys going to make a pit here. should get the one to go this time by. We'll keep our eyes on the pace car. We are going to be back to racing here in just a few as the 52 and the 14. Jason Day and Christian Pittman going to get us started from the front row here. Not too far from that halfway point. Appreciate you guys tuning in here today with CWTV. You can check us out as always at www.bwsports1.com. That again is www.bwsports1.com. This is the Crooked Line Racing League, and we are about to go green flag back here with these guys.
Green flag, green
There
flag.
it is. The green flag is out. Hopefully you guys are staying safe, staying all right. I know a lot of storms coming through the Midwest at least. We got loads of snow, but hey, it's nice and sunny here. And that's what matters as we are racing. Jason Day gonna get the low side taken from him here by Lenny White, and also Joshua Sexton gonna follow suit here. You see a little damage on these cars, but hey, short track racing. We should be okay. No worries, hopefully. As we continue to push, continue to have a little fun. The 99 and the 51 exchange positions. And that 51 tries to put himself back out into the front here today. These guys run a very clean race here in these super late models, week in, week out. You gotta appreciate the solid runs they get going here all throughout Crooked Line Racing. They're gonna cross off another one right there. It's lap 45 of 125 now. And let's see where the action is throughout the field. Looks like we got a little bunch up here as Scotty Stevens in that 2. Gonna make it around the 5 there of Tyler Johnson. Austin Anderson working side by side with Tyler here as well. The 23A finds himself out in the front here of the 5 machine. Tyler Johnson, Brad Carpenter in the 31. Closing that gap between himself and the 74, Tim Trowbridge, who tries to pass Tanner Marr now, looking to the low side. And we got a little too wide action through the corner. Tanner Marr going to go ahead and give that position up to old Timmy boy. And Tim's going to charge on forward. He is sitting in 5th place right now. Jason Day here behind him. Sorry, in front of him. He is trying to close that gap between himself and the 14 of Christian Pittman. Christian doing a great job here today, keeping it consistent, keeping it up in that top 5 for most of the day here today. Putting on a show here, coming around to lap 49 of 125. And that 99 machine still out in the front. 51 of Sexton catching White here in that 99. See if the 51 can, in fact, make that pass. As here he goes down to the low side on Lenny White. Too wide here for the lead. The 51 of Joshua Sexton finds himself back into the front now. He's pushing. He's having a good old time. Looks like Brad Carpenter trying to close it up between Austin Anderson and himself battle for 8th. Lap 51 of 125 now. And a phenomenal run it has been. '31 of Brad Carpenter holding a nice steady line, but losing Austin Anderson in that 23A here at the moment. Lenny White in that 99 trying to close the gap between himself and Joshua Sexton. There you see the backside now of that 51 machine. Doing everything he's got to make it out in front again. You don't want to waste your equipment, though, too early getting to the front. Or battling for the lead, that is. You can hear him off the throttle there, really giving it some time. Christian Pittman now trying to close that up between third place and himself. Again, a great run that these guys have had so far. The 14 doing a great job keeping himself in the top 5 for most of the day. '14 and the 52, these guys are battling here. The 14 comes off with some gusto there. See if you can get '14 of Christian Pittman back into the third place now, making a run under 52. Looked like he wanted to go back there. Looked like a dirt race for a moment. These guys were going to exchange here. Come on, 5 Kings, he says. Let's go. Let's get it. What team are you cheering on here today? We got a 5 Kings fan out there. The 14 of Christian Pittman's going to start pulling away now from that 52 machine of Jason Day. He's going to keep it going, keep it steady. Tyler Johnson in the 5 now, trying to work his way around the 4 machine of Tanner Marr. Go throughout the field, see who else we got kicking it up here. Jason Day, Christian Pittman, these guys still battling it out. Giving it everything he's got here. Could turn out to be a great run for third place here as Christian Pittman in the 52 and Jason Day still battling. They got a little bit of lap traffic ahead of them. That's definitely going to play a little bit of a role here, I'm sure. They make their way around there. Jason Day following along inside the cockpit here. Look at these guys put it on. We are past that halfway point here today. It's lap 65 of 125. Joshua Sexton, he is out in the front, pulling away now, half second ahead of Lenny White. Brad Carpenter trying to close in between himself and Tanner Marr. And it looks as though between this and the lead is the closest battle we got on the track right now. In the battle here for third, Jason Day, Christian Pittman. There you see, you can see really just how bumpy on top of the banking here in the turns. It's so bumpy. Very hard car to hold steady here. Not sure what happened to the 51. But the 99 of Lenny White now is in the lead, and it looks like the 51 may have had a connection issue, and he gone. So we'll see now as Lenny White, Christian Pittman, and Jason Day hold the top three spots. This just became a solid battle for second place now. Lap 71 of 125 now. And that 52 machine, he is pushing. Giving her everything, feeding her the beans, baby. He wants to close it so bad between himself and Christian Pittman. Those guys were battling tough. He is now falling back as Christian Pittman catching up to the leader, Lenny White. What's going on, the Lion? They heard something. Your hand's got to be getting pretty hard up there. These guys white knuckling it, no doubt about it. Putting on a show for us here today. Rockingham Speedway short track action. Whoa, a close one here as Jason Day catches up to that lap traffic here. Tyler Johnson He keeps it steady, keeps it moving. Jason Day, he is pushing. He is caught up to that second place Christian Pittman here with the help of some lap traffic. Now we got some side-by-side action. Christian Pittman giving way to that 52 there, Jason Day. See if they can help each other as the gap to the leader now, only 5.7 seconds. That's right, only 5.7 seconds. It's going to be a tough one to catch that 99 machine. The 51 was up there, but no idea what happened there to the 51, unfortunately. And now 12 laps down. Here's Joshua Sexton, but Lenny White in the 99. 5.6 seconds out ahead. And doing a great job. These guys' lap times about 3 seconds off of their... actually, just about a second off of their best. A little half blind nowadays. The 99 of Lenny White still pushing. Crossing off another one there. See if there's any other action as Christian Pittman has caught the backside now, as well as Scotty Stevens. Scotty Stevens in the 2 machine, looking down to the low side there. He is now working for third place. Scotty Stevens into P3. Can he work his way up into that second place now? We're watching the battle here for second heat up. As the 2 and the 14 try to work up to that 52 adjacent day here. These guys have been solid all day long. They got a little bit of lap traffic ahead of them now as well. The lap traffic's going to head to the top side here. Scotty Stevens in the 2 is right back to the backside of the 52 machine now. Whoa, baby, what a move there. It does look like the 52 adjacent day. He is in the pits now. Lenny in the pits, Christian in the pits, Jason in the pits. The 2 of Scotty Stevens doing a little bit different. He is out 45 laps in his current stint right now. We'll see for how much longer the 2 machine can hold it without bringing her in down to pit lane here. Here he comes down pit lane. At least he got a few laps there comfortably by himself. we'll see as Brad Carpenter now in the 31 machine is going to bring it on down the line. The 5 of Tyler Johnson will, I'm guessing as well. Tanner Marr, he's coming down. Scotty Stevens still in the lead. We got some guys barreling down quickly here. There's the 99 getting the lap back. Now going to try to push around and back to the lead. Does he make it there in time? As Scotty Stevens in the 2 machine, he is out now, but Lenny way out ahead in the lead. And Christian Pittman also going to swoop on in into second place. Jason Day in third. Trowbridge in fourth. And there, Scotty Stevens is in fifth now. So falling back a few spots here through a different pit strategy. We'll see how it plays off here. If he's able to save a little bit of that tire, maybe those couple of laps really do play a factor here late in the run. Again, the top 5, Lenny White, Christian Pittman, Jason Day, Timothy Trowbridge, and Scotty Stevens rounding them out. Looks like the 151 into the pits. Tim's got the closest battle here on the track right now. Currently is with Jason Day of the 52 machine. Tim just under a second between these two. Trowbridge holding out here in 4th place. He's falling back a little bit between that 3rd place 52 machine, Jason Day. Trying to keep a little tire life. Do whatever you can to hold on to it here. As these guys still pushing, still having fun here at Rockingham Speedway. Lenny White in that 99 machine doing a great job out in the front. Holding steady at the moment. Looking through the field, seeing if anybody's closing it in here. Let's take a look from the blimp. These guys pretty spread out here at the moment.
Yellow.
We got a caution. Let's see what it was. Getting under the yellow line at 23A, around and into the wall. Whoopsie. should get the go-ahead to the green flag this next time by. We'll keep our eyes open, keep them peeled. We should have 25 laps to go when we get that green flag. We'll see, though. We'll be firing back and underway here with the green. Let's see who is it gonna be at the end of this one.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is out. The 99 gets a good jump in front of the field here. These top five going at it strong. As Christian Pittman gets in front of the 99, the 14 machine, into the lead. Let's see how long Pittman can hold out there. Staying strong. It looked like Trowbridge maybe tapped the wall on the exit of that one. The 14 riding high. The 99 of Lenny White down low. Gonna make a run at it now across the line. Christian Pittman in the lead, but don't think he's gonna be able to hold that top line with any success. He's gonna have to dip down and set it back up to pass here. Still riding side by side right now. Whoa! Whoa! What a save. What a move by the 52 not to get involved in that. Woo! My goodness, that was close. Look at these guys back for third. They battle side by side. The 2 of Scotty Stevens down low. The 52 of Jason Day now. These guys giving it their all. The 99 pushing. Can he stay out in front of the 14? You got the other two falling back a hair now. Just about a second, half a second, I should say. Scotty Stevens, Jason Day behind the top two of Christian Pittman and Lenny White, who sit second and first respectively. They're closing that gap, though, between the top two and the third and fourth place machine. See what they got here. As they are coming around trying to make something happen, make it all work. Let's see, Trowbridge sitting 1.7 seconds back here. Does Brad Carpenter have anything for the 74 machine? It seems like the top six all battling with the, it's a twosome. The leader, though, pulling away from the 14 machine. 99 of Lenny White doing a great job of keeping Christian Pittman behind him. Starting to cycle him back to that second pack here. As they cross the line, it's lap 109 of 125. Battle back behind these guys. You can see Scotty Stevens and Jason Day. They are going at it. The two machine into the podium now. Can he keep him at bay? If the 52 surges up behind him, he's going down low. These guys side by side. Jason Day gonna take it over here. And Scotty Stevens. That could be the good move there. We're gonna go back up to the front though. As Christian Pittman closes the gap between himself and the 99 of Lenny White. You try to get a run, you try to get a good opportunity, so you can't push for too hard, too long. Trying to make that pass, so you got to either make it or you got to give it up and try to set it up again, and I think that's what we're seeing back in that fourth place with the two of Scotty Stevens. He went ahead and gave it up to that 52 for now. And he'll see if he can take a little heat out of the tires and bring it back within striking distance here in the late run of this one. As the 99 does get below the yellow line, the 14 able to make another run here. Not able to make, oh no!
Yellow.
We got a caution. Excuse me. Let's see here as the 99 tries to hold off that surging 14. He goes low, he looks low. The 99 takes it down there as well. Gets into the 52. It looks like the two machine stays clear. Oh, and then he gets into the 31 as well. You never like to see that. Unfortunate there for the 31 of Brad Carpenter, who was just trying to make it on by him. Boom! We're getting set for a quick sprint here at the end. Who is it going to be? Can Christian Pittman keep it out in the front here? Does the two machine? Scotty Stevens make the run to 74. Trowbridge get up there. We'll see. Time will tell. Still a couple laps here before we fire back underway with green flag. They get the one to go here, and they'll be stacked up, ready to fire back away. And get to the green flag action. Again, we got Christian Pittman, Scotty Stevens, Tim Trowbridge, Brad Carpenter, and Lenny White rounding out the top 5 right now. Let's see who gets it done. Pace car off the track, and we are back on it here. It's lap 119 of 125. 7 laps here remain, and Christian Pittman gets a good jump out in the front. Let's go back to the battle here for the second places. Everybody's tight in this one. The 99 looking low on Brad Carpenter in that 31. He gets down to his low side. He's going to make a run now. Lenny White into 4th. See if he's got what it takes to make it around Tim in the 74 machine. Tim holding steady right now. He's going to give it everything he's got for this podium, and then maybe a little bit more. We watch this 74, see what he can hold on to. We got 5 laps remaining. The 99 of Lenny White down to the low side, making the run. Oh, baby, Tim gets a little loose, a little on the throttle, a little early. See if he can hold on to that 4th place now as Jason Day in that 52 coming up to make a run. Christian Pittman still in the lead. And he is pulling away. He is out to a .666 second lead right now. A little dangerous. Lenny White in that 3rd place, trying to close the gap between himself and Scotty Stevens with 3 to go. Scotty Stevens is starting to close the gap now to the leader of Christian Pittman. See what he's got here. Can Christian hold it steady? All it's going to take is one small mistake, and the 14 machine could lose it all here. You don't want to see it. It could happen, though. He's got the 2 to go. This time by as the 2nd place machine of Scotty Stevens still reeling him in slowly but surely. Scotty Stevens has to look behind him as Lenny White is making the move down to the low side for P2 now. And the 99 machine into 2nd over the number 2, Scotty Stevens. It looks like Christian Pittman now. He's got the white flag. He's got to keep it steady for 2 more turns, and the 14 machine will have this one here at Rockingham Speedway. What a great run by the 14. He's looking at the checkered flag. He's clean. He's good to go. Christian Pittman takes the win here today. Lenny White in 2nd. Scotty Stevens taking 3rd here. What a run, what a run, what a run. Let's chat with him. Scotty Stevens, do you have a copy here?
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
A solid run, probably not what you wanted to finish here, but hey, a podium finish at the end of the day, you got to be happy with. Run us through that race here.
This track is super difficult to get around, really fast, really bumpy. Got to really manage his tires well. I think I did that for the most part. I think I was faster than just about everybody on the old tires, so I hated to see that pit stop to take those fresh tires.
So was it the wear on the tires, or was it the temperature in those tires that was really causing the push, if you will, in this one?
It was definitely the wear. He's saying this track wears tires out tremendously.
It's like the old cheese grater, if you will.
Absolutely.
So the two machine, still a great run here today. As you had a battle, some guys here, but you could really tell the guys who could save a little in their tires and the guys who were kind of pushing a little harder in the beginning of the runs.
Oh, for sure. I think I had me and Christian was battling there for a little bit. I got the better of him there at the end of that last real long run there. We got tires and he just walked away from me. I had nothing for him at the end.
Absolutely there. What a solid run, though, for yourself and the two machine. Who do you want to thank for getting it all done, putting yourself on the podium here today?
I got to thank all the sponsors. We just brought on Rocket Racing Setups, the ButtKicker.com. They came on with us last week. And the team, Five Kings Motorsports. It's too bad Josh had some internet issues. I think he had this thing wrapped up. He pretty much built a setup for the whole team here. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Absolutely. So he wasn't able to make it here tonight. Were you, like, when you say wrapped up, you mean he had the series?
Oh no, I believe Josh Sexton will win this race hands down. He's just class of the field tonight. He's had some internet issues.
That is never good to hear, but I know myself, I've got like a foot of snow sitting outside my window. So I can imagine there's been some pretty spotty internet issues. Scotty, what a run it was. Why don't you run those lists of sponsors down for us here?
Rocket Racing Setups, ButtKicker, and Five King Motorsports, and MF Racing Designs. Can't forget Michael Falk doing all these awesome paint schemes for us.
Absolutely, I realized I had to do that twice, but hey, there you can have the sponsors on there twice. That's the best thing to give recognition to twice. Sorry about that one. What a run, Scotty! Congrats to you on the podium finish. We will see you moving forward. We'll see here. Let's chat to Lenny White now. We'll see if he is available to speak with us. I don't see Lenny in the room here, so we'll move to the winner here, Christian Pittman. Christian, do you have a copy?
Yeah, I got it clear.
A solid run here today. You put yourself in the front. You're able to hold these guys off for a good amount there at the end. Run us through that.
Well, we were not a winning car. We were a top 5 car, and a couple of things worked out our way, and we were able to restart second there with about 20 to go. And Lenny had pulled away a little bit, and I was catching him just enough. And then he got loose off 4, and I went to get him down in 1, and he kind of came across the nose, and I kind of got into the rear end of him and spun him around. And I don't want to wreck anybody, but with 10 to go, I was just going for it. I had to go, and it sucks that I got him, but I had to go for it.
So is that when you were up at the top side there?
Yeah, that was when we went down. I think it was like 11 or 12 laps to go, and he got real loose, and I looked inside of him, and then I was there, and then I wasn't there, and he kept coming down, and I was kind of coming up a racing deal, and I spun him out with 10 to go, but yeah, I guess it was just a racing deal.
I'm with you. Well, let's talk about that save that you had, though, when you were battling up on that top side. I don't know, was it too much throttle? It just got you a little sideways there. You put it in front, like, I don't know how the stars align for nothing to happen. And then on top of that, you save it down low and you keep it going. You keep your speed. How did you do that and wipe yourself at the same time?
It was crazy. I got loose trying to battle him back because I didn't want to let him go because he had been faster all race, and it got real sideways. And I think Jason let off the throttle a little bit, was able to let me shoot through there, that gap between Lenny and Jason. And as soon as I hit the apron, I just jumped back in it, hoping to save it, because I knew if I didn't save it and I slowed way down, I wouldn't have a chance to win. So I kind of just Days of Thundered it and held on.
That's a great way to put it there. Days of Thunder is exactly what that looked like. That was a great move, one of the best I have seen here in my broadcasting time. I got to say that. Like I said, the stars aligned just right in that one. What a run, the 14 you had today. Run us through who you want to thank for getting it all done and putting yourself into victory lane here tonight.
My grandparents, I wanted to give my grandma a shout out. She's got surgery next Monday. My girlfriend, my dad, and Five Kings Motorsports. We always try to have a good setup week in and week out.
Well, Grandma, you stay safe, and you make sure that Christian waits on you hand and foot when you get off there. Christian, you take care of Grandma as she gets better there. Hopefully, we hope for the best there for her, and hopefully we'll see you pushing forward here in the Crooked Line Racing.
Yes, sir. Thank you for broadcasting.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. We look forward to it. As always, that's all we got for you here, guys. And thank you so much for tuning in, having some fun with us. What a night it was. You guys are the best. We will see you a little later. Until tomorrow.